Hey folks, how you doing? Happy New Year! Well, had some interesting conversations this morning. One of them was Coca-Cola man where I fueled at. And his whole thing is, well, we got a new year. 20 more days and give Trump a chance. I totally agree. Had a conversation with the wife, and besides about this part, what do you think? I've been telling her I got to do something with these sides to make them behave, and I ain't sure that I want to do styling gel, but I'm going to do something. It's a work. It's still a work. And I do that because I can see myself there. And I am a good-looking rascal. Look out. Come on now. This right here is a good reason to go into the new year. Because you see me. Okay, that's my story, and I'm going by it. But I've been telling the wife that I wasn't liking my goatee. I've told y'all a few times. And there's a guy on TV up in Alaska that he has his mustache like that's way off down here. And I told her, I said, I kind of like the looks of that. I might try that. So I went in to get me a shower this morning, and I just went ahead and did it. Like I told her, it's only hair. If it ain't on top of your head, it will grow back. Now, her and I also discussed the New Year's meal. And now, she's originally from South Texas. And I'm originally from the hills of Missouri. The New Year's meal has different meanings to different people. Well, I wish y'all could see this over here. That's pretty. And there's different customs for different walks of life. Like I did that. She had got reading an article about some dadgummit, what do you call them? Well, we're in Pennsylvania. They're not Mormons. They're the dadgummit. I hate it when this happens to me. But they're the ones that live over the Amish. They're of the Amish type clan. And now some of their thoughts, which I had never heard of, but I kind of like it, is on New Year's, you either eat pork or meat. You definitely do not eat chicken, fowl, turkey for New Year's. Their reasoning is that a chicken or fowl, they scratch backwards. You don't want to go backwards in the new year. Okay. But pigs and cow, they go forward. You know, pigs root forward. They don't root backwards. And cows eat walking forward. They don't walk backwards. I'm like, well, that's interesting. Now they also eat sauerkraut. And now she had read this article yesterday, and we touched on a little bit. Then we got to talk about it more today. And I was telling her, I said, well, no, I don't ever remember, but growing up, you ate black-eyed peas and cabbage. We didn't have a particular meat that you ate. You ate black-eyed peas, I think, for wealth, and you ate cabbage for love. Something like that. So I was trying to tell her, I said, I should look it up, but I got trucking to do today. It's New Year's. I got 700 miles to run. was at, they ate black-eyed peas and cabbage, but she couldn't remember why. She had never heard the wives' tales, old wives' tales about it. So I am curious, what old wives' tales, customs, whatever you want to call it, myths, what do you know of, and what do you practice for your New Year's meal? And there's some people that have to eat 2 or 3 or 4 different kinds of dishes, you know. And at my age, I've tried a lot of different stuff, and every year just seems to be like another year. But I promised the wife that I would not eat any kind of fowl today. She said, eat pork or beef, but do not eat chicken today. Gotcha, sweetie. So I won't. I am a man of my word. I'm a good-looking man of my word, but I'm a man of my word. So if y'all would, hit the comments up, hit the like button on this. Oh, young Squire Sean, thank you for the heads up on the 401. It's 401 this morning when I checked it. He said it was 402 at 2 a.m. What we're talking about, if you didn't watch the last video of last year, I had hopes to get over 400 subscribers. And I woke up to a message from him saying that, not that it woke me up, young man, don't think it did, because it did not. But when I wake up, I'll check, see if I have messages, mostly from my wife or son, you know, that kind of stuff. And then I'll start checking my YouTube and stuff. But anyhow, he said at 2 a.m., now he didn't say on which time zone, that I was at 402, that was close enough. And you're right, 401, as long as it was before I got up and started the day, I'm good with it. That's cool. Thank you for the heads up. I'm curious, and I'm bold enough, I'll ask. Now, was you just watching it, or did you call a few friends? Now, young Squire, be honest. But whatever the case is, thank you, everybody. Thank you to the new subscribers. Whoever was bored enough to sit around watching my videos on New Year's, thank you, and I'm sorry that you was that bored. You know what my kids would tell me? Damn, you need to get a life, Dad. Oh, I'm poking fun at you, don't get offended. And all the new subscribers, I hope you go back through the archives and watch some of my old videos. My son and I have got to talk a little bit about what we're going to do for our 1-year anniversary. I am hoping that him and I can converse a little bit and do a specialty little video on here for y'all, just for giggles. Nothing real fancy because we're not movie people. You know, I'm a truck driver, and he's a computer geek, but not in the way of doing this kind of stuff. He fixes them and all that, only because that's the age that he grew up in. He's going for his PhD and some other stuff, a bunch of other alphabet soups to hang behind his head, and ain't none of that got to do with computer stuff. He just likes computers and learn how to work on them. But anyway, I'm hoping him and I can do a couple little videos, or do a video and do something nice for y'all. Just something different. Something him and I need to start working on. But yeah, go back through the archives. Yeah, and you'll find out, all you new people, I've been known to take off down a rabbit trail. I'll be talking about this, and all of a sudden I go over there. Then I try to come back and wind up going over there. That's a hazard of trying to listen to an old hillbilly truck driver. But thank you, everybody. It's been a great year for the YouTube thing. It's definitely been a learning experience. I have learned a lot. Not only would I like to ask your comments about the New Year traditional meal that you practice. I'd like to ask you how long you've been watching my videos, what you think of the progress, any good or bad about it. I'm a big boy. I'm not going to get offended and start crying if you tell me that something negative on your part, you know, like you think you're jealous because I'm so good looking. You know, I can deal with it, you know. And believe it or not, I bet you there's a couple out there that think they're better looking than I am. But see, that's what's so great about my channel is I allow you to be wrong. You can be wrong all day long, and if you think you're better looking than you are wrong. Trust me on this. I am not conceited. I'm convinced. Actually, I just enjoy having a good time cutting up, but that's beside the point. But yeah, give me some feedback what you think of that this past 10 months or so. We've been up like 10 months, and like I said, we're going to do a specialty video for the 1 year thing. And it is what it is. Remember, God loves you, so do I. And I appreciate y'all. I really do. I appreciate y'all a whole bunch. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for keep coming back and watching the video. And between the good Lord and you, the channel's being a success. I only make these silly little videos. The good Lord prompts you to like them and to watch them. And y'all are watching them and hitting the like button. It's all good. God bless y'all. Happy New Year. Leave your troubles in the old year and look forward to the new good stuff in the new year. Bye now. Oh, dadgummit, if I quit hitting the